Have you ever stepped into an elevator and felt like something was wrong? Not broken, not stuck, just wrong. But last month, I learned something. Some elevators don't take you where you want to go. They take you somewhere you should have never entered in the first place. This is my story. It was a Friday night. Quiet, cold. I remember that clearly. I had just left work exhausted, hungry, and ready to get home. I live in a very average apartment building, 5 floors, built in the late 80s. Not falling apart, but definitely old. The kind of place where the elevator hums before it moves. The kind of place where the hallway lights flicker sometimes. I stepped into the elevator like I always do. No one was there. I pressed 5, leaned back, and closed my eyes. But something felt different. Instead of going up, the elevator jerked hard then stopped. Not at floor 2. Not at any floor. Just somewhere between. I looked at the small display above the doors. It flashed 2, then blinked out. Completely black. I pressed open door. Nothing. Pressed call. Nothing. No sound. No movement. Then I heard it. A soft tap. 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 Coming from inside the walls. I looked at my phone to check the time. It was 9:51 p.m., but the screen glitched for a second, then showed 1:34 a.m. I blinked, looked again, back to 9:51. I laughed nervously. Okay, maybe I just need sleep. Then the elevator started moving. Down. I didn't press anything. Past 1, then B1, then something strange. The screen flashed B3. There is no B3 in my building. The elevator stopped. Doors opened. Slowly. Pitch black. The only sound was dripping water and something that sounded like breathing, but far away. Not human. Almost mechanical. I stepped back, ready to press close. And that's when the lights inside the elevator flickered. When they came back on, he was standing in the corner. A tall man, wearing a coat that touched the floor, face hidden in the shadow of a hood. Not moving, not speaking, just there. I hadn't seen him enter. He was just there. He never looked at me, never pressed a button, just stood in the corner, facing the back of the elevator. I turned to look at the mirror behind me. He wasn't in it. I froze. My heart was pounding so loud I could hear it. I turned back toward him, still standing, still silent. The elevator began to move again, back up, but each floor it passed, the lights flickered more. The air got colder, and every few seconds, the man's reflection would flicker in and out just for a second, as if the mirror was trying to correct itself. I reached for my phone to call someone. No signal, no Wi-Fi, no emergency button working. I was alone, but not alone. I felt something touch my shoulder. Cold, light, almost gentle. I turned around quickly. No one behind me, but the man. He was now facing me. The elevator stopped. Floor 5. My floor. Doors opened, but I couldn't move. The man stepped forward, slowly, right to the edge of the doors. Then he looked up, just slightly. I could finally see under the hood. No eyes, just darkness, and something written across his face like scratches. See you next Friday. Then the lights went out. When they came back on, he was gone. I didn't wait. I ran out of that elevator, down the hallway, into my apartment, slammed the door, locked every lock, and sat on the floor for almost an hour. The next day, I checked with the building manager. He said the elevator had no record of stopping at B3. In fact, he said there is no B3. There never was. I asked him if any camera caught the man. He looked confused and said, "You were alone, sir. The footage shows you riding alone the whole time. That was 3 weeks ago. I haven't used the elevator since. I take the stairs no matter how tired I am, because I know now. Some elevators don't take you up or down. They take you somewhere you were never meant to return from." That's it for tonight's story. If you felt the chills, give this video a like, it really helps. Subscribe for more horror stories every week and let me know in the comments. What would you do if the elevator doors opened to a floor that doesn't exist? Thanks for being here. Until next time, sleep tight.